3, 2, 1. Oh, what's up? What's good, you guys? My name is BO4, and today we are going to be talking about how not to die as much in Call of Duty. Now, I know this is a topic that has been covered by a ton of different YouTubers and tons of different people all over YouTube, but everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own strategies to how to do better, and I want to give my opinion and my voice on the fact. I've been playing Black Ops 4 for a really long time. You can tell by the gameplay in the background that I'm not too bad at it. So, hopefully what I say can help you guys learn, and maybe you guys will be playing at the same tier as me, which is not very high, or like some of the bigger YouTubers or someone from Doom Clan. Maybe I can help you guys get into something like Doom or Carnage, and you guys can be pub stompers if that's what you're interested in. Or if you just want to be a solo pub stomper, that's cool too. Sorry about the really loud AC noise in the background, by the way, guys. My AC sounds like a generator, and I can't turn it off in the middle of the night, otherwise it gets really hot. So, you're going to have to sadly deal with that while we do this video. Also, stay tuned till the end of the video, because I will be now announcing a giveaway, and you guys can get a chance to enter, and I will tell you guys how at the end of the video. So, let's get into these tips and tricks just for you guys. I started messing up my words there, but we're going to ignore that. So, the first tip I have for you guys is to, sadly and in a dick way, use your teammates as bait. Now, the reason I say this is your teammates can not only take kills from you, but they can also give you the advantage against an enemy. Your teammate can go first and take the hits for you, and you can come in and kill the person. Don't worry about being a kill thief. You're playing for kills. That's the whole point of it. So go ahead and use that to your advantage. Let your teammates go out first, let them take the hits, and then you go in and you sweep it out and you get the kill. This game runs off of EKIs, not kills, so you don't have to actually kill anyone to get kills. There's another big tip: just do damage to people, you get kills. Now, the next one that I am going to give you guys is a fairly easy one that I've been following for a while, playing Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, and it's always came handy for me. And that is sticking to the edges of the map and staying out of the center of the map. Now, you guys can tell I've been playing on Nuketown because it's a double XP right now, but if you guys stay to the edges of the map, not only are you going to have a better time taking out enemies because there's single lanes and there's not a lot of space to battle people, but you aren't going to be running around and getting shot from all different angles like you would in the center of the map. I say stick to the edges of the map and just take your one-on-one gunfights and run with that. You can tell in this gameplay I was kind of being a little more aggressive. It's a smaller map, but we'll get into that tip later. So stick to the edges of the map and stay out of the center. You die less, get more kills, better for you, better for your KD, and that's the whole goal, is for you guys to get a higher KD. So next little tip is switch your controls to bumper jumper or stick and move. Now, for those of you who don't know, stick and move is a control setting in the game options that lets you use your right stick. By the way, this guy quit out, so we sat there and had no one in the lobby for like a good 2 minutes. So it was kind of fun. But stick and move is a control setting that lets you change your jump and your melee or crouch, depending on how you play, to your right stick and A button. It switches the two so that they're opposite. So if you're on stick and move, you're going to use your right stick to jump, which makes it a little bit easier for you in terms of, you know, jumping around, not having to take your fingers off the joysticks. For me personally, I use an Xbox One Elite controller. You could also use Scuffs, you can use Cinch controllers, you can use whatever you want. I highly, highly recommend those controllers, but if you maybe can't afford them, stick and move works fine. Same for bumper jumper. For those of you who are Halo fans or were Halo fans and came from Halo, you'll know bumper jumper because that is using your LB to bump instead. So your tactical grenade or your healing in this game will be on your A button, and your jump will be your LB or L1 or L2 if you're on PlayStation. And this next one's for our PlayStation guys only. I play on Xbox personally. Before you PlayStation guys, if you guys want better reaction time when you're shooting, switch your triggers. There's a setting in your options menu that lets you switch from using L2 and R2, I almost said LT, lets you switch from using L2 and R2 to aim and shoot to L1 and R1, which is way better for reaction time. I think in Black Ops 4 it came stock. It may have been Black Ops 3, I don't remember. But you can go change it. If you maybe want to use L2 and R2, you can go change that too. Test out on both, see which one you like better. If you're comfortable with one, stick to that. Now, this next one is also a control setting. Now, I play with an Elite controller, so this is easier for me to do. I'm not sure if bumper jumper or stick and move lets you do it, but you can switch to tactical, which switches your crouch and melee keys, which is your right stick and B, so that you can crouch and drop shot a lot easier. I prefer this method because that's the way I've been playing since Modern Warfare 2, and it's just the way I've been comfortable with ever since. So tactical controls are a huge help. Now, the next one is kind of hard for people because, you know, everyone likes their certain guns, but using proper guns for certain maps, aka large guns for larger maps and smaller guns for shorter range maps. You can use shotguns, you can use SMGs, but use those on a smaller range map so that when you're in a long range gunfight on the edge of a map, or if you're in the center for some reason and not following one of my tips, then you have a better chance of winning that gunfight, especially if you're against someone who's using an SMG or a shotgun even. But if you're on a short range map, use SMGs, use shotguns, hang out in buildings, stay to the edge of the map, and you'll be winning gunfights like nothing, I promise. This next tip is picking your battles. So what I mean by this is, if you're in a gunfight and the dude is out shooting you and you're not landing any of your shots, back off, run away, heal, and run around and flank. You don't need to stay and fight people. That is not necessary at all. You guys want to get higher kills, so you can tell by this gameplay I'm playing very, very aggressive. I'm risking it. That is not what you want to be doing if you are trying to get high kill, low death. You do not want to risk it. You want to stay alive as much as possible. That is the goal. You don't want to ruin your KD. You want to have that KD that's a 2.80, unlike your friends who have a KD who's like a 98 or a 1.2. So definitely pick your battles, run around, flank if you have to, because that dude is most likely going to sit there and stare at the area you're at, and he's going to watch and wait for you to peek again. So just run around and flank real quick, or get a closer position to him and fight him then after you've healed. This next one is a little bit similar to running the edge of the map if you're running and gunning, running the edge of the map. But it's holding down your position. Now, you can go hold down a building, you can hold down a section of the map. Don't, and I mean this, if you guys are spawn trapping, do not push spawns. There's a limit you can pass, and once you pass that point, it pushes their spawns. They were doing it the whole time during the TDM game that we were playing, and it was so annoying because I kept having to flip around and turn around, and it's Nuketown, so it's really hard and annoying. Now, this next one kind of benefits to all like kill horror players, and you know, if you're a support kind of player, this depends on you and it always will work for you. And this guy gets melted, but I don't even know if this is fully synced up, by the way, so if it's not, you guys are gonna think I'm an idiot, but that's beyond the point. Now this next one's gonna be for all the kill horrors and the support players, whichever you are, and that is using your streaks to fit your playstyle. Now, my playstyle is very aggressive. I am a very, very, very aggressive person when it comes to playing Call of Duty. I don't know why, it's just the way I am. I like running, I like gunning, and I like taking people out as fast and quick as possible. But use streaks to fit your playstyle. I run UAVs always. That is always my first choice for a streak. But if I can choose things like a attack chopper as a backup streak, I'll choose it, because then if I'm getting those high kills, like you should be, then you have an attack chopper, which is getting you even more kills and less deaths. I think I earn at least 3 attack choppers during this whole video. So just remember, guys, attack choppers are your best friends. Also, don't use streaks at the end of nomination matches. I see so many people do it. I do it myself. I'm not a saint about it. But don't do this. I promise you, you will hate yourself for it. Now, the next one is learning the spawns. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult, and this one I don't recommend for everyone. This is more for your high kill, low death, spawn trapping, aggressive playstyle players, or if you have players with you. Now the reason I say this is because learning spawns is really hard, and you actually have to have a lot of game knowledge and play the game constantly. So I don't suggest doing this for everyone, but if you can do it, by all means, go for it. Do it. Have fun and learn your spawns. Power to you, man. Or girl. This next one's going to be a little bit easy to follow, and that is find your sensitivity. Now, personally, if you ask me, anything above a 5 is best. Anything lower than that, you're not going to be turning around and snapping to people as easily, but anything above a 5 is good. I play on, I believe, a 7 or an 8 sensitivity. I change it around every now and then, so it's not always solid, but I play on a fairly moderate sensitivity around the very high area, or I think it's medium in this game, because I'm pretty sure this one goes up to 20, but I play around the 10 range. Anywhere from 8 to 10 is usually where my sensitivity stays, and I'm very comfortable there. Find one that's comfortable for you, and play on that. I've been learning to adapt to sensitivities fairly easily because I play multiple games, so sensitivity really doesn't bug me all too much. You'll notice my shots do get a little jumpy when it comes to certain things. That's because I do play multiple games, so sensitivities, you know, they kind of blend together, and I'm always confused on it. Now, this next one is going to be the easiest tip out of all the ones that I've said so far, and that is find your playstyle. Now, this one's very easy. Just find the way you like to play. If you like to play aggressive, be aggressive. If you like to play running and gunning, run and gun. If you like to play like the laid back sniper type of guy with the LMG and a thermal sight, by all means do it. I'm not gonna say don't do it. It does make me mad when I see people doing it, but if that's how you gotta play to get your high kill, low death gameplays, do it. Your KD is what you're looking for. That's what this video is all about. This video isn't about shaming people, it's about KD. Now, definitely find your playstyle, because your playstyle is what's going to make your game. Like, that's how you play. So definitely find your playstyle, and you know, figure out how you want to run your game, because you're gonna have friends that are aggressive, you're gonna have friends that are laid back, you're gonna have friends that are slower, and it all depends on, you know, all these playstyles blending together. So by all means, definitely check that out and try and see if you can find your playstyles. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And make sure, if you want more tips and tricks videos, to like it. And also subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. I'm going to be uploading regularly, so please stay tuned to the channel. As always, guys, my name is BO4, YTHD. I love you guys, and I'm out.